Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ariel, and this is your 2025 tarot forecast. I am so excited to be doing these, and I'm sorry I'm getting these out a little bit late, but these are meant to be for the whole year. So we are doing a couple of cards for each month, all 12 through January through December. So we're going to get a nice big look at your year ahead, what your themes and what each month is going to be bringing through to you. I have not been updating this channel frequently like I used to, but I am still doing readings. I do still offer personal readings as well. All that information is below in the info box. But I have not forgotten about you guys, and I still always love to get these recorded when my time and work schedule allows. So let's go ahead and get into your oracle. We're going to pull a few oracle cards for Sagittarius and see what comes up for you. Let's see what Spirit has for you for your highest and best good for 2025. And we have potential. Very, very nice. I think Capricorn had this card as well. So there is a lot of potential growing in your life for 2025. You can see that power, that light, up in the clouds, up on the mountain. And so I feel like it is time to tap into all the potential that you have, all the things, all the dreams, all the hopes that you have been wanting to, give a try, all those mountains you've been wanting to climb. On the bottom of the deck, we have the fulfillment card. So I feel like your potential is being fulfilled, right? It's like whatever it is that you have wanted to do most, whatever potential that you've always known that you have within, it's really coming into fruition and fullness during the course of this year, which is beautiful to see. And I do apologize to y'all. There is construction going on next door to me. Thankfully, it's not too loud, but if it is picking up on the camera, I do apologize. It's been years of this. Anybody who's been with my channel for a while and used to join my live streams knows I have had construction going on next to me forever. It feels like it's been like 4 or 5 years now. They are never going to finish this house, I swear. But that is what's going on over there. So, yeah, I hope that it will stop at some point, but it's been very sporadic. So let's go ahead and get some numbers on that note. It is a number 9 year. 2025 adds up to 9. Next year will be a number 1 year, but this is a year of a lot of closure, a lot of completions. People get very excited about the new year and they think, oh, it's all new beginnings and all new things. And it's not this year, not at all. We have got so many things that are going to be getting wrapped up, a lot of things coming full circle, a lot of things that have to end before other things can begin. But I also like the fact that the number 9 is the same as your number, Sagittarius, because you're the 9th sign of the zodiac. So I think that that is a nice little synchronicity for you guys. So let's get a couple extra cards and get some more special numbers for you in this read. Ooh, look at this. Look at, we just talked about the 9s, and there is the 9 and the 9. Compassion. What a powerful card. I think this is actually the highest number in this deck. So, wow. Beautiful. I would say that that is a very strong sign that it's very strongly your year. I feel like there's so much going on for you. You'll be definitely closing some things. There will be endings, making way for new beginnings. But 9s are kind of magic. It's like you add up the 9 and the 9, you get an 18. You add that up, you get another 9. So it's to me, it's a very powerful number. It really is. On the year cycle, it just goes 1 through 9, and then it starts over. So 9s are definitely a completion. I find them to be a very spiritual number. It is also the number of the Hermit card in the tarot. So it has a lot to do with seeking your personal truth. I feel like that card resonates, even though it's a Virgo card, it resonates so much with Sagittarius. On the bottom of the deck, we had the 77. So you're doubling up these numbers, and spirituality comes up. Spirituality, spiritual growth, personal growth is all about that number 7. You add it up and you get a 14, add that up, you get a 5, which to me is devotion, your spiritual life. And your life path in general stabilizing, and you understanding your purpose so much better. So this is a really nice beginning, guys. I really love that. So this for sure is a year where you're going to unlock a lot of potential. A lot of those things that you've always known you would be good at or you've wanted to do are going to, really open up for you. And I think by using your sense of compassion and spiritual connection to the rest of the world, that's what brings you a lot of success and movement. So let's get into your tarot now. We're going to pull one card for each month, so that will be 12 in all, and we will clarify each one of these with a second deck as well. Right, so definitely this is the beginning of this year. You're really organizing. You're deciding what it is that you want to prioritize most in your life. Lots of activity here. Wow, really love the way this progresses at the end especially. So the Seven of Pentacles for January, you're definitely organizing, prioritizing, you're taking a look at what's growing best for you in your life, what is, gaining the best result. If it's not getting as good of a result, you might be putting certain things on the back burner, because to me the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you're planting those seeds, seeing how they grow, cultivating that garden, and you're kind of saying, okay, which one of my crops is doing the best? Which one should I focus the most on? So you're definitely looking at all of the options here at the beginning of this year and seeing which one you should invest deeper in. Look at that with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this may take some education, may take some learning, may take a small financial investment, but I think you're willing to take that step here. Going into February, we have the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia, sweet memories. Many times it ties into childhood or things from the past. So many times, people will read this card as like, people or situations from the past coming back into your life. Sometimes that can be true, but sometimes it's also just you processing through something that was a good memory, or even if it wasn't a good memory, you might be healing from that. So just embrace all the different possibilities that Six of Cups can bring, because to me that's one of the very few cards in the tarot that really relates to memories, to elements of the past, and not so much the present or future. And with the Four of Pentacles, you may really be thinking about something from the past, using that as your information to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful as you move forward. Maybe if you weren't as careful with resources or money in the past, you might be saying, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm definitely going to be a little bit more careful. And in that way, it can be very, very helpful. But with the Four of Pentacles, I also always caution, don't let it make you too uptight. Don't let it make you too scared to act, right? Just because you had a bad situation in the past doesn't mean it's going to repeat itself entirely. You can take the lessons, use a dose of caution, do your due diligence, but don't let it make you, live in fear or in a sense of worry. Going into the month of March, we have the Judgment card. Higher vibration of the Death card to me, because this is the other Scorpio card. This is ruled by Pluto, the ruling planet, so it is absolutely about transformation, regeneration, rebirth. It is about getting a second chance in life. It is about, things that you thought were just dead and over, rising back up. So it's like if there was something that you wanted to do in the past and you've been feeling like, oh, it's too late. Oh, I can't do it. It's too much time has passed. Nope, here it comes. Like Sagittarius, this is your year of potential, and that potential being fulfilled. So just keep your eyes open. A lot of new chances are coming up for you this year. And they might approach very quickly in this month of March with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands moves things rapidly forward. So don't be surprised if you get some, new beginnings, some new starts, some second chances in the month of March. Going into the month of April, we have the Four of Cups coming up. So also be aware of all your options. If a few things down here are not working, see what Spirit has in store for you. Think outside of your usual routine and cycles. If what you're doing or what you've done in the past isn't fulfilling or spiritually, emotionally satisfying to you, Spirit probably has something a whole lot more interesting in store. So just keep your eyes open. Don't get too, caught up in just one way of doing things. Yeah, try something new with the Seven of Swords. This is a card of changing your tactics, changing the way that you do something. Some people really fear the Seven of Swords because it does have that connection with deceit or dishonesty or something being a little bit sneaky. But I also say the positive side of this card is that it's like, here he is, he's taking the swords from the enemy's camp so that he doesn't have to go to battle with him the other day, right? So that he maybe has a chance to have a more diplomatic approach than just, attacking each other with swords. So I would say that this is a way to change what you're doing. This is a way to change your approach to where it's a more peaceful resolution or more satisfactory to you. Going into the month of May, our Eight of Wands comes back up again. And I really love seeing that in your reading, especially because this is a Sagittarius card. It is your own energy, so I feel like you're very at home with it. And I feel like May, yet again, things are moving rapidly. Things are coming in very, very quickly. And it's also related with work. It's related with love. It's related with good potential opportunities. Sometimes the Eight of Wands presents us with so many good things at once, it's a little bit overwhelming, but hey, I'll take that. I think that's a good thing to have too many good choices. And then we have the Nine of Cups, so you may be getting a lot of offers or a lot of opportunities for wish fulfillment. That is a beautiful combination there, because the Nine of Cups is advancing you closer to your wishes, hopes, and dreams coming true. Going into the month of June, we do have the Fool card, so this is that take a leap of faith, try something new, trust that Spirit will work this out for you. And I would say, I feel like you've already done a lot of your background work. So you may not feel like you're completely jumping into the unknown entirely, but there is a part in the journey where we do have to say, all right, I've done my research. I've done all the, work that I need to see what I'm getting into. And then we have to trust, then we have to jump, right? It's like at some point we have to start doing what we've planned for. Even if it's planned, we still have to take that leap of faith. And we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're going into whatever it is with a full heart. I feel like Spirit really has your back. There's something very positive and very destined here about whatever it is that you're embarking upon. That is a beautiful, beautiful card to have. Going into the month of July, Page of Wands. So definitely new beginnings, new joy, new enthusiasm. I always say that the Page of Wands is really encouraging us to play a little bit more, lighten our heart, not get so heavy and so down about things. As we hear that truck moving around outside. It's funny that I think that when they hit that beeper, it's like they're backing up. So maybe you might be backing up a little. You might be saying, okay, let me backtrack just a bit. The month of June, we might, I don't know if we have a Mercury retrograde. We could even have that month. That would be really fitting. But you might be saying, let me back up just a bit. Let me not get too serious or heavy. Let me remind to bring some joy into my life. Very important. Yes, because the Three of Swords is in here. And so you might be treading into areas that trigger you a little bit. It's funny to me because a lot of these cards around this are very positive. And so I feel that when you get like something very painful, like the Three of Swords coming into it, that could be, many times I've said this, that whenever something really good starts to happen to me after I've been through a lot, you doubt it. You're kind of like, oh, this couldn't be for me, or, oh, something good isn't supposed to happen because I only ever get to struggle. So Sagittarius, if good things start moving into your life, especially, it looks like really like, May, June, July, don't let it get you scared. Don't let it make you feel too triggered to where you can't keep enjoying the good things that are happening for you. Because if you've been through a lot, if you've already come through so much, right, you might be doubting all of your good luck or the good fortune that's coming in. And if you are, or if someone else is dealing with any kind of heartache or grief or loss, it's time to remind yourself that joy is on the horizon if that does happen to be going on in this month. Going into the month of July, not July, sorry, this is August. Six of Swords is coming in. So I really feel that whatever comes up, whatever that's difficult, painful, or challenging in that month of July, you're going to be leaving that behind with the Six of Swords. This is actually one of my favorite swords cards of the tarot because it really shows that they're leaving behind the choppy waters, the difficult times, leaving behind drama, chaos, conflict, difficulty, painful memories, all of that, going towards a much happier, much more peaceful existence. Even if you had to leave some things behind, it was worth it, right? Let's get into a clarifier here. And we have, yes, the King of Swords. I feel as well for you, whatever it is that you're letting go of, with the King of Swords, which is our Aquarius King, you're not letting anything really hold you back emotionally. I feel like you're being very practical about this decision because King of Swords, Aquarius energy is very much, it's very strategic, it's more logical, it's detached from its emotions. So it's like, I'm just going to make the best choice here and it's going to work out. Like, and you're just not getting in your feelings about it. It's just you made the best practical choice and you cut it off and you moved forward without a whole lot of extra pain or heartache over it, which is actually quite nice, for that to be paired up together. Going into the month of September, we have the Knight of Pentacles, so I do think things slow down just a touch. Knight of Pentacles is our slowest moving knight. He's very organized, practical, methodical. He gets everything together before he takes off on his journey. So what I feel in this reading, Sagittarius, I feel like a lot of you have learned, sometimes the hard way, right? That it's important to do a lot of research or thinking before you get going with something. I feel like you're pacing yourself more. You're not rushing as fast, even though there's a lot of movement. This is not a stagnant year at all. But I do feel that you are also taking your time and slowing down and taking a break when you need to, which is really positive. And look at that, Judgment card comes up again. You get a lot of doubles this year. And so to me, having that twice says, yes, this is definitely a year of rebirth, of second chances, of renewal, which is really beautiful. To me, the Judgment, like I said, it's like the two Scorpio cards in the tarot are the Death and the Judgment. And the Death is a lot more challenging because it's the actual transformation. It's the actual change. But the Judgment is like the phoenix coming up from the ashes, right? It's that rising again. It's that, yes, I am reborn feeling. And so I feel like this is definitely a year of rebirth for Sagittarians out there that are connecting with this reading. Going into the month of October, we have the Queen of Wands, and she is our Leo Queen, so very fiery, warm, generous spirit. She really doesn't have a lot of fear, right? She really doesn't have a fearful energy at all. She's very courageous, very bold. She doesn't fear loss because she knows she'll always have more, where that came from, right? She knows that her inner resources, her inner fire are boundless. And so I love her energy. It's very creative. It's very bold. She's just truly herself. And so I feel that's what you're stepping into. That's your energy for October. And you're doing a lot of balancing here. Oh my goodness. So, don't work too hard or play too hard either, Sagittarius. You could be doing a lot of balancing as well. But I feel whatever you do in this month of October, it's meant to be very much yourself. Don't apologize for being yourself. Use your magic, use your charisma, use your bright, bold personality, and have some fun. Going into the month of November, the King of Swords comes up a second time. So again, like I said, he is the master strategist. This is someone who makes decisions more with the head rather than the heart. So I feel, with him or the Queen of Swords, those two both to me bring in some sometimes harsh but also necessary energy, where we just won't put up with anyone's BS anymore, where we will not put up with anyone, wasting our time, dragging us into their emotional chaos or drama. And you may be feeling a lot like this year, because the last card it connected to was the Six of Swords. They might come back around in the month of November or whatever that situation was. And, you may just be saying, nope, I said what I meant, and I'm not coming back into that. Sorry, whatever that was, whether it was a job, a relationship, friendship, whatever it was that wasn't good for you. I see really putting your foot down here with this energy. Yes, because you're valuing yourself. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, she definitely values herself. She knows her worth, and she appreciates what she's worked hard for. So yeah, very, very strong month in November. Going into the month of December, I feel like it really all just pays off. You're coming into your own energy, your own season at the end of the year. And we have the Empress, which to me is just creativity. It's manifestation. It's a lot of loving energy. Taurus and Libra are associated with this card. You may have some of those in your chart or in your friendship circle, but absolutely lovely. I love the way that that's winding up your year, because I do feel like there's a couple times where you really stand up for yourself. You really choose your own joy and happiness. You take some chances to invest in yourself this year. There's tons of rebirth, lots of positive movement, changing the way you've done things in the past, and really coming out, very successful, very, very bold and creative and bright here at the end. And look at that with the Knight of Wands. I would also, Knight of Swords, sorry. This to me is about a lot of good ideas flowing to you. You may have an absolute abundance of creative, imaginative thoughts here at the end of this year. Try not to let it overwhelm you. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be a little stressful, right? A little bit too much at once, kind of like the Eight of Wands. But if you manage all those thoughts carefully, things will turn out quite well. What a beautiful read. Let's get a blessing card to wrap this up for you. And I love it. Look at this. Perfect for Sagittarius. The Archer with the arrow. A blessing on a new venture. Sagittarius. Absolutely. I really do feel like some of you are starting either a whole new job, a whole new approach, whole new, line of study. You're learning something new that you want to be doing. Definitely feel it. So whatever your new ventures are, whatever potential you're unlocking this year, Sagittarius, it is blessed. It has the universe's seal of approval on it. I love this reading. So guys, have an amazing 2025, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care.